Hi guys, this is Tactical Roberator, and today I'm doing a comparison video between the M&p9c compact 9mm and the Ruger Sr9c. Just go ahead and start out taking a look at the grips. You can see that the M&p is a little bit thicker. If you look at the base pads there, you can just tell it's an all-around thicker handle grip. The SR9 for this series of compact guns with a double stack magazine definitely seems to be one of the thinner grips that they have. As far as the height, if I set them both on their barrel, you can see that they are roughly the same height. When it comes to height in the grip, the Sr9c is just a hair longer than the M&p. Go ahead and take the magazine out. There was not anything in the chamber, and there is nothing in the chamber of the SR9. So the SR9 comes with a 10-round magazine, and the M&p comes with 12-round magazine. The SR9 also comes with a 17-round magazine with a grip sleeve. This is actually the magazine that goes with the full-size SR9, but they give it to you so you can have that little bit of extra capacity with your weapon. And the M&p also provides, it has no extra capacity, but it does give you a little space to put your pinky finger on the bottom of the gun, such as that. To break the guns down, you're going to put the slide to the rear and lock it into position. Push this lever down, release the slide, and it'll come right off. Pretty simple. Go ahead and leave that apart. Probably going to need to do some cleaning after this video is over. For the Sr9c, you push on this little pin right here. This gun's still fairly new, so the pin's still kind of tight to get out of there. I normally end up taking the end of a pin, or you can use the end of one of your rounds and just push it and it'll pop up. You can pull that pin out and the SR9 will come right apart. So if we look at the slides, you can see that there's similar design. The Sr9c does have a magazine disconnect safety, which I do not like, and I have done a review video on how to remove that if that's something that anyone's interested in. When we look at the frames of the gun, we see that the camera fell. The Smith and Wesson has steel metal plates here and here for the slide to ride on, and the Sr9c has the little metal tabs here and here also. The M&p comes with a stainless steel guide rod, which is very nice. The Sr9c comes with a plastic encapsulated dual spring guide rod. So it is plastic. You can buy an aftermarket stainless steel guide rod for the Ruger if that's something that you are interested in doing. Go ahead and drop my pen. I'm also not a big fan of having to completely remove this pin to take the gun down. As well as I am not a fan of the manual safety that the Ruger has either. But a manual safety is something that some people really like on their carry gun. It's just not something I'm for. It has a cocked indicator, as well as this little flag pops up when there's a round in the chamber. and it has the Glock style trigger safety as well. As far as the M&p, you just slide it on, it snaps back into place, the pin goes back up into position, everything's fine. This does not have a cocking indicator here, however it does have a peephole right here so you can see when there's a round in the chamber. You can physically feel it on the Ruger sticking up if for some reason you couldn't see it, and you can see that it's cocked by the indicator in the back. That's not really a big thing for me. The earlier Smith and Wesson M&Ps came with a manual thumb safety, but you can also get them without the manual thumb safety, which is obviously what I opt for. As far as the sight radius goes, the M&P has about a 1/4 of an inch longer sight radius than what the Ruger does. Neither sight system is going to be good for one-handed manipulation. You might have to give a slight edge to the Ruger just because there is a little bit of a lip on the sight, whereas the M&P is just a slant. You're not going to get any traction off of that. So out of these two guns, if it were up to me to pick one out of these two that I had to carry on a daily basis, and I was only going to get to choose one, hands down it would go to the M&P. I'm not a fan of the external safeties. My issue with the M&P, I don't really like the split trigger safety that M&P does, but it's not a hindrance. It's not really a problem. The Ruger, on the other hand, has a trigger like the Glock, which I'm very used to, only this trigger is smoother, probably a little crisper, and has a little bit better reset than your factory Glock trigger. But out of the two, I prefer the Smith & Wesson M&P. Thanks for your time. Thanks for watching Tactical Roborator. Please like, subscribe, give me a thumbs up, leave any questions, comments, or concerns you have at the bottom, and I will address them as soon as I can. Thanks for watching my 2 cents on 2 different guns, and I hope you have a wonderful day.